Being able to really help our country reach its full potential, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So by making sure that people from underserved communities have the ability to rise through entrepreneurship is absolutely critical, and that's what WRMSDC has been doing since 1977.
WRMSDC loves this country, loves its institutions, loves its small businesses so much. That's why they're tireless advocates and fight for change, because they know only with change it makes us all better.
We are out there every day training corporate procurement teams, working with policymakers at the local, state, and federal level to put policies in place that are supportive of minority business development. And those are things, again, that entrepreneurs can't necessarily do for themselves. They're busy trying to survive and grow their businesses. So having someone out there who understands their world and is out there advocating on their behalf is absolutely critical.
Scott Vowles from Apple at a WRMSDC event said, if I ask you what your differentiator is and you say I'm an MBE, you don't have a differentiator.
You cannot just walk through our doors and say, I'm a minority business and I heard you're looking for me. There has to be a fit. The business needs to be corporate ready, and they need to understand the rules of engagement. WRMSDC provides resources, tools, and connections that really help diverse businesses to compete in the marketplace.
That's what true advocacy is, not just fighting for us to get in the room, but demanding excellence from us when we get there. Getting certified as an MBE, a minority business enterprise, was the best decision we made.
In order to make a positive impact in the clients that you want, in the community that you're in, you have got to bring in diverse companies. And your company needs to be diverse also.
The supplier-customer relationship is one of trust and intimacy. There's so many reasons you need to know who you're doing business with. I think that's a very, very important piece of eliminating risk and giving confidence to our corporate members, and that's what WRMSDC does as a convener.
My team and I can be the guide to support the success of those small businesses. We are providing opportunities to economic inclusion and economic parity.
Our connection to WRMSDC really helped pave the way to a business relationship with Meta. Initial contract was about 6 figures. We executed it. Meta came back to us with a multi-million-dollar contract. So that was a tremendous leap forward for our company and allowed us to create jobs, accelerated our growth, and also provided a very strong, concrete example of our ability to serve top global corporations.
Long before we see all the DEI on LinkedIn, long before there was a LinkedIn, there were people like Tanya Nixon, like Madison Gunter, like Kenyatta Lewis, who were fighting for this in corporations. And what a blessing for us as MBEs to be able to see these corporate partners, form relationships with these corporate partners, and have them working on behalf of us all.
The playing field is not equal for those who are of underserved community. There are huge barriers to entry, how much money your company had to have, right? What the revenue is, insurance. We ran up against a thing where a company was just going to cater one meal and they had to have $10 million worth of insurance. It's ridiculous. Those are the types of things that I saw and I was like, this ain't right. It just kind of reeled me in at that point, and I just kept going and going and going.
You can't just write a check. You can't just show up. You have to get involved.
Each day I get to wake up, I know I can support someone who's able to put their kids through college, who's able to check something off their bucket list, who's able to move past what they've been through and look forward to something in the future. And to know that I'm investing my time and my energy and my heart in helping people achieve their dreams. Now, that's personal.
I think it's my responsibility to leave this place a better place. It's personal for me. It's personal for me what I do.
I owe a big debt of gratitude to WRMSDC and WRMSDC supporters. The events that they underwrite, the opportunities that they create, their participation in these events It's really important in creating opportunity and ultimately creating jobs and growth for companies like mine.
My business partner didn't go to college. Financially, it just wasn't an option for him growing up. A scholarship from WRMSDC sent him to an executive program at the University of Washington. It changed his life and his whole approach to running our company.
We look at the investment that minority businesses and small businesses make to keep America running and to keep people working. I want to be a part of that, and I want to be a part of changing the world. It's my purpose.
We all need to lift each other up, because if we do that, the community lifts up.
If we don't invest, and if we don't care, and if we don't have empathy for the person standing right next to us, if we can't extend a hand, to help uplift them, then I don't know why folks wake up in the morning, right? It just can't be about you. You have to care about something bigger and greater than yourself.
The mission of the organization is to create intergenerational wealth and good paying jobs in communities of color, to end and address income disparities by activating entrepreneurs. That's the goal. That's our what. Now our how is supply chains, corporate supply chains, and equipping these entrepreneurs to participate in corporate supply chains that can create more wealth and better paying jobs. And that's what we do, and we do that by certifying minority-owned businesses.
Supplier diversity is a celebration of humanity, and it is a direct impact to the bottom line, the economic bottom line of a corporation and the success of their communities.
We don't have to choose between who wins, white, black, male, female. We don't have to choose.
You should want to see your fellow human beings doing well. You should want them to be healthy. You should want them to be thriving. And part of that, right, is economic. A huge part of that is economic. So we have to care. We have to.
We just have to have the will. We have to have the empathy, the compassion to invest in one another.
Use your dollars to make a difference. Support WRMSDC.